So when it comes to calories, we've been told, literally, you must count calories. If you are not aware of calories, you will become overweight. That's what we've been told, right? Fair? Okay. How did we not have an obesity epidemic prior to anyone knowing what a calorie was? How does that work? So anybody who says to you, no, I'm serious, you have to count calories, just say to them, nobody counted calories prior to the obesity epidemic. They didn't even know what a calorie was, let alone count them, right? Calories didn't even enter the scientific literature until the 1800s. They didn't enter the mainstream until kind of right around the obesity epidemic started, the 1960s and 70s. So how could counting them be required to avoid obesity? We don't need to do math to avoid obesity. Similarly, everyone else who's ever lived, this is the brilliance of the paleo movement. They didn't know what calories were. They had no concept of calories. Not only did they have no concept of calories, they had no concept of macronutrients or macronutrient ratios, which is a close cousin to calorie counting. They didn't have these concepts. So, but like, think about that for a second. Like, literally, this has been, I'm a science guy, and we've made this such a scientific problem that there's this other approach, which is so simple. Just eat high-quality food. But how does that work? How does that actually work? If we don't need to count calories, and calories count, which may have just sounded like I contradicted myself, but I didn't. Calories do count. That doesn't mean we have to count them. Because what the actual science shows is that our brain, metaphorically, counts them for us. Every biological organism on the planet is designed or evolved, depending on your belief system, to maintain a state called homeostasis. We all learned this in high school biology class. Life can only exist within a very fixed range. If you walk into a hot room, you don't think about it, you start sweating. Why? Your body's trying to maintain homeostasis. You drink a lot of water. You don't have to think about it. You urinate more. Your body's trying to maintain homeostasis. You don't sleep a lot one night. You get really tired the next day. Your body's trying to maintain homeostasis. So it's not that calories don't count. It's that our hypothalamus in our brain, the part of our brain that we share with animals, counts them for us. And please note that this isn't controversial. This isn't like magic. Your brain will make you skinny automatically. Every clinical study that has ever looked or overfed people, given them too many calories, or underfed people, given them too few, every single study, every single participant observed, give them too many calories, aka more calories in, what happens? More calories out, automatically. Take a person, give them fewer calories. What happens? Fewer calories out, automatically. Last time you tried to count calories and starve yourself, starvation dieting, what happened? You felt tired, you felt cold, you felt like your brain was in a mental fog. That's your body slowing down. Body doesn't work like a math equation. It doesn't work like arithmetic. It works like biology. It's an adaptive system. So instead of trying to trick or starve that system, which is what we've been told, that we need to trick our bodies, that we need to starve our bodies, we simply need to heal that system. The system that for every other person that ever lived in any culture anywhere kept them slimmer while they tried, but they didn't try. That's the irony. They didn't try. The earliest known recorded rates of obesity in this country are from the early 1900s. They're from military records, and they show that the rates of obesity were sub 3%. Before anyone knew what a calorie was. Today, we're struggling to actually, those were military records. One of the biggest crises in our military today is that people are just too overweight to even join the military. And we're counting calories, we're counting macronutrients, we're complicating things even more.